Let me know if you can hear me okay. I do have my fish tank running in the background, so that's that trickling water sound, but otherwise, hopefully I sound okay. I'm just pulling my live up on my iPad. And I am alone today. Taylor is in class. He has a night class. So I'm hoping he can join me for the next live. And iPad. I'm gonna do two. 1 second. So I'm hoping he can join me. Okay, for some reason, iPad. I am hearing my voice. Are you guys hearing an echo? Let me. For some reason, iPad. I'm gonna turn my volume down. Are you guys hearing an echo? Oh my gosh, I don't know why there's always technical difficulties. I'm not hearing it anymore. I'm a little bit ahead of you guys. So in the next 10 seconds, let me know. Is it still echoing? Okay, now people are saying it's okay. Okay, yeah, I think I just needed to turn my volume down. Okay, great. I was like, oh, I gotta start over again. Yeah, I was gonna do 2 storefronts today, but I don't know, I just wasn't feeling like super creative today. So I thought I would try to do a live in under an hour because I haven't done one of those in a while. I've been doing a lot of 2-hour lives. So yes, today I'm gonna be creating a pet shop with the new products. And I did do an announcement on Instagram and in the fan group that we had to move our collection to Wednesday due to some manufacturing delays. So it is now going to be on March, what is it, 11th or 12th? Whatever next Wednesday is. I think it's the 11th. Let me check. Yeah, it's the 12th. March 12th. And it'll be at 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay, yes. Okay, good. Glad everyone's aware of that. So, the die I'm using, the pop-up die, is the pop-up storefront. So this came out a few years ago. It's one of my favorites. And for every release, I try to think of a different kind of storefront I can create with the new release. And a pet shop made the most amount of sense. And if I would have made a second card today, I would have created a cat cafe. So I'm thinking either Sunday afternoon or Monday night, I'll go live again and create the cat cafe. Let me know what day you'd prefer, Sunday afternoon or Monday night. But I thought a cat cafe would be really cute. But I think a pet shop is a good one to start with so I can combine cats and dogs in this project. So again, I'm not going to be showing any of the new products because I used a mix of a lot of different dyes. And let me turn my overhead light off real quick. Okay, that's better. So now there's not a yellow thing right there. Okay, my mom is saying Sunday. My mom is in the chat. She's gonna answer some questions if I miss it. Okay, people are saying Sunday. So Sunday around between 12 and 1 p.m. I will do the cat cafe. I was gonna do it today, but I honestly, I just didn't have the creativity to keep going. So, okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the brick background from the Christmas collection, and I thought I would give some texture to my storefront. So I went with heavyweight teal colors or turquoise colors. For my project. And I want the bricks going this way, so I'm gonna have to do 2 passes. I left my Empress at my mom's house, unfortunately. So I have to use the crank machine, the good old crank machine. So this is just gonna emboss it, but I don't want it to cut on the edges. So I'm thinking I might just do a horizontal brick. Would that look weird? Yeah, it would look weird. So I gotta think this through. I'm gonna run it through my die cut machine, but I'm gonna stop it so that it doesn't cut the base. I'm thinking. I could also fold it. Or I could cut another one of these and glue it on top of this one. That might just be easier. But I'd have to cut 2 more of these. All right, I'm gonna try my first idea and I'm gonna avoid cutting this edge. So I'm gonna do this off camera because I have a crank machine now. Okay, so here I stopped it so it didn't cut through. So now I'm gonna do the same thing. Line it up like this and then try not to cut it here. So let me do that off camera and then I'll do the same thing with this piece. I'm still here, guys, just lining it up. It's harder than it seems on this large machine. I have the Big Shot. Okay, I'm not sure if that worked that well. So you can see this line here, but it should be fine because I'm gonna put stuff on top of it. Let me show you how I'm doing this real quick. So I have the huge cut machine. I think this was my very first die cut machine, besides the Cuttlebug. And it got a little scuffed there, I don't know what happened. But I have my brick die, and I'm basically lining it up to the edge. I'm gonna flip it this way. And then I'm taking my plate, my second plate, and I'm gonna leave the cut outside of this second plate. It's hard to see, but if I put it over where that cut is, it's gonna cut through the base. So I'm gonna keep it outside and run it through real quick. It definitely would have been easier with smaller plates. Sorry about that. But I think that one turned out a little bit better than this one. So I'm gonna use this one as my main piece. All right, so I got everything pre-cut for this. This is gonna go at the top of my roof. And I plan to do a striped roof. All right, so I'm gonna start here. So I like to have my front door on this rectangular part of the storefront. By the way, let me show you what I cut real quick. So I cut 2 of the base dies from this teal paper. This is the 100-pound cardstock. And then I cut 2 of the roof pieces. I cut one from the same teal and one from a darker teal, and I'm gonna do stripes. I'm gonna offset those. And then I cut 1 connector, again from heavyweight paper, that's in the die set, it's kind of back there. So those are your main base pieces. The rest are like windows and doors if you want to decorate it to look like a house. So the main die comes with everything to make a regular house, and then there's different storefronts where you can make different shops. So we're gonna be creating a pet shop, obviously. So I plan to have my door here. I did double layer most of these die cuts already. And I'm thinking I want a yellow window behind the curtain so that it looks like it's lit up from inside. So there is a shadow die. I just forgot to cut it out. There is a shadow die, and this is from the coffee shop add-on. And there is a die that can cut the shadow, but it can also cut through the base of your storefront. I do have a video on that if you're interested. And then you can see what's inside. But this time I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm not gonna cut through the inside. I might do that for the cat cafe. I also recently posted a video with the storefront with the new bookshop add-on. I see my mom talking in the chat. I'm sure you guys had a conversation while I was doing the bricks back there. Yeah, oh, okay, so my mom's talking about the US shutdown. Yeah, that was pretty devastating. We didn't get any notice of that. It was just one day we woke up and it was no longer open. And most of I still have like over 300 dies still made in the US, so it's gonna take some time for us to move everything over. We're kind of doing it in batches because it's pretty expensive to move a lot of dies over because there's like quantity minimums you have to meet. Okay, so I think that's cute. I don't know how I feel about the yellow, but hopefully it'll tone down a little bit as I go. I also have a little window for my door. And I think I'm gonna use like a black pearl as my doorknob. I got that. I'm not gonna commit to anything yet in case I want to change something, but I also have little animals that I want to put in front of the window. So these animals, I guess, escaped the pet shop and they're now outside the pet shop, but they're trained to stay within the confines of the store. All right, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do that. I do think I wanna put grass at the bottom just so that there's another color. I also have a little sign. Where'd I have that sign? Now this tiny little bitty sign comes with the storefront, and I used the little collar letters that are gonna be coming out, and I just wrote the word pets. So I was thinking I was gonna put it on the window here, but I think I'm gonna put it up here, maybe. No, I don't, I think that's too small there. So I do wanna put something else here, I just don't know yet. I like the pets sign over there. But these guys still need to be paper pieced. So let me go ahead. This one's a little pug. And these are all the back sides of kitties and doggies. You'll see why they're facing their backside when I do the product showcase video. But in this case, I'm gonna have them looking inside the window, so. So I'm just adding the details to the pug's ears, his little tail. I like these dogs and the cats because I really stuck with like 2 colors. Hold on. Is that his tail? No, it's gonna be his tail. It looks tailish to me. All right, so that's the little pug. The kitty has some stripes. Yeah, so I tried to make all of my critters max 2 or 3 layers each, so they don't have loads of detail. Well, they do, but they don't have like tons of paper piecing involved. So I cut her stripes from a darker orange. I'm going for an orange tabby here. Oh, I see my mom answering questions. Thank you, Mommy. I'm just gonna keep paper piecing. There's even a little stripe for the end of his tail. Yeah, my mom's answering questions about the shutdown. Luckily, we moved overseas last year, so every new collection this year and last year are already over there. It's really just some of our very first pop-ups, including the storefront, which we did move over already. And like the lantern, they all still need to be transitioned. So there's a little orange kitty that added some nice color. And then this is supposed to be a Cocker Spaniel, like one of the fluffy ones. So I cut her base from cream and then her ears and tail from black. Oh, and I forgot to pick a winner in my last live, so I'll be doing 2 $25 gift cards at the end of this video. Remind me, guys, if I forget, just shout it out at the end, because I do look at the comments at the end. Okay, so there's a little Cocker Spaniel. Cute. I definitely feel like there needs to be something here, like a stamped sentiment. We'll figure it out. Might be like at the end I add something that might be left over. I kind of don't like that I have 2 dogs that are the same color there, but I think it's all right. Let's see. I do think I still want grass at the bottom though. But let's leave it at that for now. And then on this side, I wanted to do little window frames. And I got these little guys that I already pre-cut and pre-paper pieced. I just have to add their little faces. So I was thinking on one side I could have the dogs and the other side I could have the cats. So we'll put the dogs, I think, on this side. Just kind of seeing what it looks like, guys, before I commit to anything. I do think grass would be cute. I don't know why I didn't cut grass. But I also have dog food, question mark, that I could add. See, I feel like the dog food's a little too big. I'm not gonna do that. I do have a bone. So I'll probably just do the little dog dish with the bone. I am gonna cut some grass out. So let me go ahead and do that. So one of our new sets has grass, so I just gotta find it. There is, I think, 17 or 18 dies in this collection. It's gonna be another really large release. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna cut some grass. I'm gonna cut 4 strands of grass. I don't know if I'll use all of them, but I don't think I'll use one on the back because I have a large thing going on the back. Just gonna add some color at the bottom. Yeah. All right, let's commit. And I brought out a ton of grass sets over the years, and I'm sure you guys have some grass in your stash. Actually, I'm debating, yeah, okay. Let me check out the comments. Yeah, I'm really excited about this release. It's a little more cutesy, and my next one is gonna be more elegant, so I like to kind of switch up the styles. I actually jotted down everything I want for my next release. So that'll probably come out like mid-May, towards the end of May, I'm thinking. Because I will be honest, I haven't even started it yet. It takes me a couple weeks to draw a collection. Yeah, if you want, Mommy. I was just gonna do a gift card so people could pick what they want on Wednesday. Okay. All right, everyone wants. Okay, you're taking a gamble on these guys, but they are cute. But they have a meaning behind why they're facing the backside. So I'll show that set at the end of the live. And then I could also give away the collar set that I showed last week as the one I was supposed to give away. Yeah, the little animals are sitting on a rainbow, so I'll show you the set at the end. But they're also really cute in front of windows, as you can see. If you have any ideas of something tiny to put up here, let me know. Because I feel like it's missing something. I would do a gift card and let people choose. What, for the one we were supposed to do on Saturday? Or Friday? It was Friday. I don't know what's going on, guys. I see you guys chatting. Okay, so that's cute. For both of them, we do a gift card? Okay. Yeah, I like the grass. So I just need something up here. Let me know if y'all can think of anything. Add grass over here. Remember, there's a score line right here, so I'm not going to cover that score line. But doesn't that brick add a nice texture? Yeah, you guys know I love the details. That's why my collections take a little bit longer. I go bi-monthly instead of monthly. One, because I feel like if I brought something out every month, it would just be impossible for us to do a showcase. I think I wouldn't be, I mean, I already don't sleep much, but that would be even harder. But bi-monthly, I'm able to do larger collections, and it gives me more time to illustrate, because that is the majority of my job, guys. I actually illustrate most often, and crafting is second to that, even though I would consider myself more of a crafter versus a illustrator. But I do enjoy both. I will say I get creative slumps more when I draw, because it's just not something I'm as comfortable with. So I sometimes have to force myself to draw, whereas crafting, I very rarely hit like a slump. I will say today, like I said, I was thinking about doing 2 cards today, but after I finished die cutting this one, I was like, I really don't feel like making another one. Because then I knew the live would be at least 2 hours long. So I'd rather do 2 1-hour ones than 1 long one. Yeah, this brick came in the Christmas collection. It coordinates with the new Christmas house trifold. Okay, so I cut the squares from a light gray, and then the little frames, I double cut them. You can see they're layered together for more dimension, and then those are silver. And I thought it would be cute to put the cats and dogs in there, so it looks like they're inside the shop. And again, you can cut through the base if you want them to be inside the shop, and you can kind of float them inside. But I'm keeping my card pretty simple today, and I need to find a fine liner real quick. Hold on. Hold on, I actually have nice pens. Let me get them. So I just have a ballpoint pen here. And I'm gonna go over the eyes. So there's little indentation marks. You see that? So I can just go over them with a fine liner. And these little tiny dog and cat faces coordinate with the trifold. I created a cool little die that cuts all these squares and circles that can cut through the base so you can see the frames on the outside and then the little critters on the inside. And each set has 13 cats and 13 dogs. Hold on guys, I gotta zoom in a little bit more. Because I'm standing right now and it's hard to see. But there's a little corgi. You guys know I had to do a corgi. There's a corgi twice in this collection just because as a designer, I can pick my favorite animals. And if I were a dog person, my dog of choice would be a corgi. I just think they're so cute. I love their little butts. Hold on guys, this is not the best work because it's hard for me to see. This little guy has a tongue and I forgot to cut it out. So I'm gonna see if I can color it instead. I got like a red marker here. There, he's got a tongue now. They also have little hats on. I cut them off because they are birthday hats and I don't want this to be a birthday card. And I got my little poodle. I also really like poodles. Okay. This one looks a little strange to me, but it's all right. I think that's cute. I'm gonna move them all the way to the bottom, I think. Thanks, Jane. I like the standard poodle. Me too. I did a golden doodle in the stamp set. So I think in total I ended up having around 25 dog breeds and like 15 cat breeds. You know, the little dog food there. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the bone in. That's kind of cute. I don't know if I should put it on top. I kind of liked it sitting a little bit inside the food. Can't wait for the collection. You guys are gonna love it. I'm so excited. So originally I was going to combine the little mini birthday release with this pet collection, but also due to manufacturing delays, I ended up having to split the mini birthday, which worked out well because that's more of a traditional collection anyway. So I was able to add more to the pet collection. So at first it was just going to be pet birthday, but now it is kind of a pet, just pets in general. There's a lot of non-birthday sentiments and images in this collection. But it also coordinates really well with the birthday release. Okay, that's cute. I like that. I might come back and add things later, but for now, I'm gonna leave that. Okay, then I'm gonna take my other base. This is gonna be the back side. So I got this large gray rectangle that I just freehand cut. And I thought on the back it'd be cute to put all the pet supplies because it's a pet store, so you need to buy pet supplies. See, the grass isn't long enough, so I think I'm just gonna put the grass over here. I mean, I could just extend it, but then it would overlap this, and I don't really want that, so we're just gonna probably put grass over on that side. I have this little wood grain piece. This isn't another of the new die sets that are coming out, and I think I'm just gonna cut it because I want these to be shelves. Oop, and that was a pretty bad job cutting. And I actually probably want these even skinnier. Actually, I don't think you were really meant to cut this because there's cut lines in it. Darn. Okay, I think we're just gonna do craft strips instead. I wanted the wood grain, but oh well. Let's see, I got some scraps of this. Ah, hold on, guys. I'm just gonna cut some little strips, roughly the same size, hopefully. That was not the same size. But I want them to be shelves. And these are definitely too wide, so I'm gonna try my best to freehand cut this. It doesn't have to be perfect, because this is gonna be covered mostly anyway. So I'm gonna add one right to the very bottom. I didn't cut any cat trees for this card, but for my cat cafe, I'm definitely gonna do cat trees. And I'll put another one like right there. That's, I think, good enough. Question mark. All right. Now I got a variety of cat and dog supplies. Remove these little guys for now. All right, so you might recognize some of these from the last live. This time I'm gonna paper piece them on camera with you guys. I love this little toy, it's so cute. So there's that. And I'm just gonna make a shelf for all these different. I probably should have made this white. I might go with the cat food because it's a little bit smaller. And it's white. So that's probably gonna go there. The dog food I might put, oh, the dog food probably should have went here. But look how big it is. It's kind of not proportionate, so I probably won't use the dog food. But I will use the cat food. I got cat grass. I got a yarn ball. I got a little cat litter scoop. So in my last live, I showed the dog supplies, and then this one's showing a little bit of the cat supplies. Oh, my mom's talking about the storefront mechanism. I haven't used that die in a while. I keep forgetting that it exists, but it's really cool. It makes these cards pop right out of the envelope. I might, if I can find it, I'll use it on the cat cafe. Okay, let's see. That's really cute. Okay, I definitely need more dog stuff though. So here's like a little dog brush. And some scissors. For dog grooming. Let's see, and then I got, oh, of course, a tennis ball. Tennis ball is my favorite for the dogs. Isn't that cute? That should go down there. I got a bone for the dog. Bone doesn't really fit in. Oh, I got some more stuff. I got canned tuna for the kitties. Hold on, let me paper piece this cat food real quick. And so there's lots of detail, as you can tell. But it's very easy to know where everything goes, because everything is indicated on the base die. So there's my cat food. That's quite cute. I wish I could use the dog food. It's just so large. Yeah, it's just way too big. but I do have a little mouse that can go up there. Oh, and the can of tuna, let me do that. I should have a little fishy as well. Isn't that cute? It's so tiny. So I guess this will be my cat row and my dog row. I think that's cute. Okay, then over here we'll have more grass. And I will have my three little dogs in the frames. So it'll be like the cat one. So let me glue this. I kind of wish I had more for the dog. See if I can arrange this a little bit differently. I definitely could have cut more. You guys saw in my last live how much I ended up using. I definitely want this toy over here. I like that. Maybe the bone. I can kind of snag in there. I love these two. Those are so cute. Okay, maybe like that. All right, let me glue that down. Yeah, guys, most of these sets have like 30 plus dies. They're like, it's not even that there's a lot of dies. Every die that there is also has a ton of dies inside. That's so cute. You can also go over the text with a fine liner, but I don't want to risk it today. I have to do it really slowly. And I'm not at a good angle to do that, so I'm just gonna glue it. Because I like the little indentation. You can still clearly see that that's cat food. All right, now we gotta go up a row. Oh, it's so cute. Love it. Every pet shop needs to have the display of things to buy. Put the can here. No, I want the can here. And maybe the mouse there. I also got this. I'm thinking about just gluing that to fill the space. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense, but oh my god, I love the scoop, the cat litter scooper. The set also has a cat litter box, but it was too big to fit on this. It's like even the little mouse has a little eyeball. Okay, that's it. I think I'm gonna glue that one up. I like it down here too, though. It could be like a cat ball or something. I think I'm gonna put it up there. I wish I would have had another bone right there. But oh well. All right. Let's see what people are seeing. Oh yeah, every die set has an image on the back of the packaging that you can reference. Oh, put it on the front door. That would have been cute. I'm gonna put a pearl where the doorknob's gonna be. Okay, so now let me grab the grass for the other side. Again, I'm not overlapping that score line that's right in the middle. All right, this was supposed to go with the dog food, but I don't think I'm gonna use the dog food. Okay, I got my little windows. And on this side I can put the little cat food dish. So on this one I had the dog food. Now I'll put the cat food. Oh, so cute. Love it. I just realized this one was supposed to go with the dog and that was supposed to go with the cat, but it's fine. The cat is getting more food than the dog. Cute. All right, now we gotta put our cats in the window. And guys, I just realized I should have moved this further down. I centered it, but when the roof goes on, it's gonna overhang quite a bit. So I should have shifted this down a little bit. It's fine. Just thought I'd let you guys know in case you wanna recreate this. It's definitely crooked as well. Oh well. Oh. Dang, both of these are crooked. Too late, we move on. We don't stress. Okay, here are my kitties. So there's a cat set and a dog set that are like this. I'm gonna go ahead and add the black fine liner detail. have a calico cat, an orange tabby, and a tuxedo. So my Siamese did not make it onto this card, but Goose did. I usually put a Siamese. Cute. I'm gonna put the orange at the top since I have the orange at the bottom. Oh my gosh, is that not adorable? Again, I paper piece these off camera because they're really tiny boys. There's Goose. Goose is sitting in the chair behind me. Cat breeds. I did Persian, Cornish Rex, Maine Coon. What else? Tabby, Bengal. The English short hair. This one right here could be Christina Warner's cat if you did gray. I think I did every cat breed. There's not as many cats as dogs, so. All right, let me clean up my table. And that's basically it. So now we just have to construct the pet shop. I really like how this turned out. So let me get some tape. I'm glad I did the brick because I think that added a lot. So it was worth the hassle of using my manual machine. All right, so I'm adding double-sided tape to the glue tabs. Hey, Jay. I don't know if you just came in or not, but I just saw you. There is a German Shepherd. I did do a German Shepherd. All right, so I'm gonna fold the score line down so you can see it. So you're gonna wanna attach your one base to the second base, lining up the edge to the edge of the score line, and put it behind so you don't see it. So this will be inside the card. You won't see any glue tabs. All right, so now we have this long piece. And I'm gonna add some double-sided tape to this glue tab now. Oh. I'm gonna fold that down, and then you're gonna reinforce the score lines between the rectangle and the house shape. So I did it on this side already. And then you can just close the ends together. Again, hiding the glue tab on the inside. And then you get this little toolbox shape. And that's how it flattens. Now we gotta connect the roof. Oh, before we do that, let's make the stripes on the roof. So I'm gonna leave this one as is. I'm not gonna cut that one. I'll cut this one, and I'm gonna cut every other panel. So that's 3. This will be 4. Yes, it'll be March 12th at 10 a.m. Eastern is the launch. We had to move it because of manufacturing delays. And in the product showcase video will be 8 p.m. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue these offset. I'm gonna try to refine these a little bit. I did not cut them that well. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. You can see that it's kind of crooked, but there's actually a die in the set that cuts these little panels for you, but I didn't want to cut them 10 times. I thought it'd be easier to just cut them like this. But if you want it to be perfect, just use that die. I don't do text reminders, I do emails, so you can sign up for my email campaign on my website, my newsletter. But yes, I do a newsletter the day of in the morning, and I show all the inspiration that will be in the showcase video. Okay, wait, I should have let that dry. Okay, I'm gonna fold it up. Actually, no. Yeah. I probably should have used ATG tape instead of glue. This is why I always suggest double-sided tape over glue when it comes to pop-up card making. You know what? I'm gonna let that dry and I'll add the connector in first. Okay, so here's the connector. I'm just reinforcing the score lines. And then you're gonna add double-sided tape to one of the triangles. Doesn't matter if you do the left or the right. I'll just do the left one. I'm gonna add tape there, and then you'll flip it around and add tape to the other triangle on the back side. Hey Carmen, I'm glad you're coming back to Orlando for the expo. Okay, I'm also gonna add a strip of tape. Actually, no, I'll add it in first. So I removed the backing. So you're gonna want one folded in or folded down away from you and one folded up towards you. Again, it doesn't matter as long as you have this like kind of Z looking shape. And then you can see that the tip of this triangle lines up with the tip of the triangle on the storefront. So you just go in one at a time and line up those tips as best as possible. You can also line up the angles there. You can see how that's right at the tip. And then you can go across and line up the tip of the triangle with the tip of this triangle. And then you can also follow the angle. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's it. So now you have your toolbox with this little flap at the front top. I didn't add any tape to this, but now I'm folding it down and I'm gonna add tape to it. Yeah, I always try to use my older dies when I can. And it's really exciting when we can come up with a pop-up that can work for multiple holidays, multiple occasions. So the storefront, the trifold, and the book are perfect pop-ups for year-round designs. And this collection doesn't have a pet shop add-on. I'm just using different sets to make my own pet shop. All right, we're gonna come back to this now. Hopefully it's dry enough. And I'm gonna struggle a bit. You know what I should have done? I should have cut these before gluing them. I should have cut them in half because it's also messing up my center score line on my roof. So I'm gonna just try to fold it in half the best I can. There is a center score line, but because I glued these on, it kind of disappeared. We're gonna try our best here. I might just have to make a new roof, which would take forever. So I wanna make this one work. I think it'll be fine, guys. Actually, I don't know if it'll be fine. There's also score lines here. I am definitely struggling with this. I might have to redo this, guys. I didn't think that through properly. It might be okay. I think it might be all right. So then you're gonna line up that center score line with the tip of this. You see how that's bent, the crease right here? That's how you're gonna line it up. So I tip this on its backside, and I'm lining up that center score line on the roof with the little crease score line on that roof attachment piece. I'm going to center it as best as I can before I commit to gluing it down. There we go. I'm going to open it up and then flatten it. All right, so the roof is not the prettiest roof I've ever done, but if you're going to do your stripes, guys, cut those stripes, the ones you're gluing down, cut them in half and then glue them so that they're not overlapping that middle score line. But it's all right. It's working okay, I think. And we also have a sentiment that we can glue at the top. That's gonna hopefully disguise some of that mess up. I thought this sentiment was cute because obviously you go to a pet store to adopt a dog or a cat. Yeah, I think it's all right. The roof could be better, but you guys have seen me make these multiple times. It's really not too bad at all. But yeah, there it is. And that's how it flattens. It fits in a 5x7 envelope. So here's where I was saying that you should shift this down more, because you can see some of it's getting cut off at the top, but it's not bad. All right, when I come back and do the cat cafe, I'll do the roof better on Sunday. Because I'll try to do stripes again. I do like doing stripes. And I like the blue. Also use a bone folder if you can. That would also help. But it's really cute. Yes, so I will be back noon on Sunday, so I'll do an official post on it. I think it'll be 12 o'clock on Sunday. Might be 1 o'clock, but probably 12 o'clock. All right, my mom's gonna pick 2 winners. She did want me to show you what these little backside critters look like on the die set. So I'm gonna show you 1 die in this. Again, there's gonna be, I think 17 dies coming out, 1 stamp set, and 2 paper pads. I did a cat and a dog paper pad. So I gotta find the little rainbow set that I used. Here it is. All right. So this one's called Rainbow Bridge, and all those little backside critters can sit on top of the rainbow. So it is meant to be a sympathy dog card, but you can use the little backside cats and dogs for window cards as well. This little sentiment down here says, sorry for your loss. So you'll see how we incorporated these little pets on the rainbow on the showcase video that's going to be going up on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So from this set, I used the pug, the little cocker spaniel, and I think these are called English short hairs or British short hair cats. But there's also a yellow lab or a brown, whatever lab. And then this is like a spotted dog. And there's a Siamese and there's a Maine Coon on this set as well. So every set has at least 1 or 2 dogs or 1 or 2 cats. But I tried to fit in as many as I could in one set. So there's a lot of dies in this collection that are medium-sized versus really large sets or very small sets, just because I wanted to put in as many critters as I could. So I think my mom's picking a winner. Oh my gosh, my mom put everyone in a generator. I don't even know how she did that. Okay, our first winner is Jeff and Misty. Our second winner, wait. And Jeff and Misty for our second winner. Oh, so Joan O'Halloran is the first winner. And Jeff and Misty are the second winners. So each of you have won a $25 gift card that you can use to shop on Wednesday. So just go ahead and email me, info@scrappytailscrafts.com, and I will issue the gift card through the email. All right, so I will be back Sunday afternoon to make the cat cafe, and I'll do another winner. My mom put the email address in the chat, info@scrappytailscrafts.com. Yeah, congrats, Jeff and Misty. I don't know who's watching, if it's Jeff or Misty, but... So thank you guys so much for watching. Luckily, it's not a super long video, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye.